Hey, how's it going? Welcome to a very special episode of Sketching with me, Izu. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Huion H1060P non-display pen tablet. So yeah, this tablet is a non-display one, which means that it doesn't come with its own screen. It's one of those tablets that require hand and eye coordination, which can be a hurdle for some artists who are not really used to this kind of workflow. As for what you'll find inside the box, you can expect to see the tablet, the pen, the USB cable, the nib holder, a smudge guard, and finally extra adapters if you're planning on using it with an Android device. As for scaling, this is how my old HS64 tablet looks like beside the Huion H1060P. Before proceeding, I just want to give you guys a disclaimer that I am not a tablet expert. My knowledge with pen tablets is still pretty limited considering that this is literally my second one. So if you're looking for a super in-depth review, I believe you'll find this video very lackluster. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this thing going. First up, let's talk about the drivers. Upon installation, I never really encountered problems with it. I just uninstalled my old tablet driver and installed the new one, and we're good to go. It's easy, plug and play. Overall, it's a very easy process. Didn't encounter any problems with it, so I think it's good. I think it's good. Moving on to the pen, I believe this is the same pen that my old tablet also came with. It's very lightweight, has two mappable buttons, it has this rubbery thing for its grip, and most importantly, it's battery free, so you don't have to worry about charging it or it running out of batteries. It has 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity. I don't really know if that's good or not, but there's that if you're curious. So yeah, I think it's a good pen overall. I never really used any other tablet pens before, so I don't really know how it holds up with the Wacom ones or the XP pen ones, but it gets the job done. That's the most important thing after all, right? About the tablet itself, it has 12 mappable buttons on the side. Each of them are satisfying to press. I tested everything myself, so yeah, if anyone's into that shit, it's good. The tablet has a 10x6 inch work area, which is pretty big in my opinion, especially when you compare it to my old tablet that only has 6x4 inches, so you have plenty of space to work with here. In terms of how it looks like, I think it has a very outdated look for today's standard. It's pretty thick compared to the modern pen tablets that come out nowadays where everything just gets thinner and thinner. But I feel like for the most part, how it looks like doesn't really matter. So yeah, there's that. In regards to my experience using it for the first time, it took me about an hour to completely adjust to it. As I said earlier, my old tablet only has 6x4 inches of work area, so I'm really used to just using my wrist whenever I'm drawing, so it took a little while to completely adjust to it. Another thing that I actually want to talk about is using the tablet as a left-handed person, because if you've seen how the tablet looks like, the buttons are all on the left side. Luckily, if you're a left-handed person, you can just turn the tablet around so that you'll have the buttons within your right hand's reach. And now for the million-dollar question, is the Huion H1060P worth it? Yeah, I think so. It's worth it due to the fact that, number one, based from the things that I hear nowadays, Huion and XP Pen are slowly catching up to Wacom with their new and affordable tablets. The Huion H1060P costs around $100, and I believe for that price it's pretty affordable compared to Intuos tablets that usually cost around $300 to $400. That's just insanity if you're just someone who is a hobbyist, you're not really looking forward in, making money with your art and shit, right? So that's too much. If you're looking on transitioning into digital art, I think this is a really good starter pen tablet. It's big, easy to set up, and even take anywhere if you're always on the go. I think overall, the only downside of getting these kinds of tablets is if your hand and eye coordination is pretty bad. Some people really can't adjust with this kind of workflow where they're drawing while looking at a separate screen, and that just makes them frustrated, which is not a good spot to be in whenever you're drawing. Everyone who tried using these kinds of tablets before started being really sloppy, but with enough practice, I'm pretty sure you'll get the hang out of it, just like maybe riding a bike. In conclusion, I actually recommend this tablet, especially for people who are trying to start their journey as digital artists. It's a pretty straightforward tablet that can be used for practice and professional work within a very affordable price range. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything much to say anymore. It is what it is. It's pretty straightforward. You plug the tablet, it works, it's good. So yeah, with that, I'll just leave you with this time lapse to finish. Thank you for watching the video. In case you made it this far, I appreciate it. And yeah, see you at the next one, I guess.